Hey guys, welcome to the weekly reading for all signs. It's going to be for the week of November 7th. We do have a lunar eclipse in Taurus happening, full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus happening on Tuesday, November 8th, depending on kind of where you are in the world. So definitely going to be a big one. We'll probably be feeling some stronger energies this week. But yeah, we're going to kind of get into the reading and see what each sign needs to know for this week. It is general, so if it doesn't resonate, it just might not be your message. You guys can check out your sun, your moon, your rising sign for either a bigger picture or even just some different messages if one of them does not resonate for you. So with that being said, let's kind of get into it here. We're going to start with Aries. Timestamps will be down below for you whenever you, well, it'll be after the premiere. So timestamps will be ready for you after the premiere. And yeah, that's pretty much what I got. So we're going to start with Aries. So let's see, Aries, what do you guys need to know for the week? Aries, we have growth with plants, number 19. All right, so you could be either like planting some seeds or you could be also seeing some growth this week. We have the 9 of Cups, we have the 4 of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. So, sorry, 8 of Swords I don't know if I said 4 of Swords or 8 of Swords. So some of you, definitely have like a goal, a dream, something you're trying to achieve with this 9 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Something I feel like you're almost trying to manifest and grow for yourself. Yeah, we have this Ace of Cups. Okay, you could be looking to bring some sort of new growth into your life, trying to grow, whether that's abundance or love. Maybe you're trying to prepare for a relationship, or some of you as well could be looking to move. Okay, so you could be also looking to you know, kind of set down a foundation here, set down some sort of roots. I do see a little bit of stress and worry around this for you here, Aries. So, I mean, if this is something new that you're kind of stepping into, then that could definitely be maybe why there's a little bit of stress and worry, you know, just like those normal feelings that kind of come up with new things. But I do see you being really, really happy with this 9 of Cups. I feel like whatever you're going towards is fulfilling in some sort of way. Like you're excited about it, you're happy about it. It feels like an achievement. And it's like aiding to your life in the sense that you feel like it's bringing you growth, it's bringing you expansion. So there is kind of this positive shift that I feel like you're going through, even though there could be some fears, worries. You know, I think you're in a better position than you maybe think you are in. And it could be a little bit of the fear of like, are things going to work out? You know, is this the right choice? Am I doing the right thing? And I feel like as long as you're planting the right seeds, you should be fine here. Yeah, I don't feel like I think you're in a space where it's more of your mind that could be kind of playing tricks on you here when it comes to, you know, whether you feel like you're ready for this or not. And some of you, this hasn't yet come in, or, you know, it's like it's something that you're starting to step into this week. But I feel like there's a lot of really positive energy, and I feel like, you know, it's something that you see that's in alignment with you. And so there should be, you know, you should be excited about that because it's something that feels good to you. So I see growth here. I feel like this is something that you're going to be able to put roots down in, settle down into. 4 of Wands is also your energy. It's an Aries card. Okay, so I feel like you feel like you've successfully accomplished something here. And now you're going to continue to grow moving forward as well. So I like that, whatever that is for you. Aries. But we are going to move on to Taurus now. So let's see, Taurus, what do you guys need to know for the week? We have attraction with magnetism, number 37. So reminds me of like manifestation, law of attraction. You could be kind of like hoping or praying for something here. We have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Three of Swords. So this feels like you're trying to bring in some sort of change, Taurus. We have Judgment as well at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, like I almost feel like you're trying to bring something new into your life, or you're trying to maybe get out of a situation that you may feel kind of stuck in or trapped in. This lunar eclipse is happening obviously right in your sign, so this definitely could be having a heavy impact on you somehow in your life, depending on your chart. But I also feel like some of you, this is just about like trying to attract something better. You could be at this point where you're kind of going back and forth on, do I stay, do I go? You know, what's the decision here? We have Judgment, we have the Death card behind that. So like, do I fully let this go and step into the new, right? Death, it talks about a new energy, right? Endings and beginnings. The Judgment card here talks about, you know, rising out of the coffin, stepping into a new world. So there's something that I almost feel here, Taurus, you're kind of going back and forth on, you know, what is it that you're trying to attract into your life? What is it that you're trying to create for your life? And there's almost this calling I feel for you to like move in a direction that doesn't have the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords attached to it. Like there's something better out there for you, which you know. And I just feel like it's like a do I stay or do I go type of energy. And I do feel like you're trying to attract something different in your life, something better, or you're wanting to. Some of you are like, well, could this situation get better? Like that's kind of, could this situation improve, or should I move in a new direction that is going to be better? There's kind of like that back and forth. And I almost feel like there's a big decision that you make this week around that of whether you're going to stay or go. I think it all comes down to like, what are you trying to attract into your life? What are you trying to create? Now the 37 does break down to a 10, which would again be this ending and new beginning. So it almost feels like a transition energy that you're in here. Some of you could be worried about making the wrong decision. If this is something, you know, that you're having to make a decision about, it's like, well, what if the decision I make is the wrong one? I don't think it should be, go where you feel you're being called towards this change that you're being called to make, but also like go where you feel drawn, go towards the things that you want to create in your life, go towards the thing that's going to give you the better foundation to create in your life. So think of it that way versus like, am I making a good decision or a bad decision? There is no real good or bad. It just changes our path a little bit, right? It's like you can never really screw up what's for you, right? So I feel like you're kind of hitting this period of like something big is kind of calling you to make a change or a shift here, or you're considering it. And it's really just about what is it that you want, and is this current situation or this new situation, what is bringing you closer to your goals and your dreams and what it is that you want to have in your life. So what are you trying to magnetize and attract and manifest into your life, and is where you're currently at in alignment with that? That's kind of what I feel the questioning is happening this week here for you. And so it's about, again, just what situation is going to give you the best opportunity to attract that into your life. So that's pretty much what I got for you, Taurus. Hopefully that resonates here for you. We are going to move on. Let's move on to Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for this week? We have cleansing with storms, number 23, which breaks down to a 5. Okay, so there could be like, I don't want to say a tower moment, but there could be like a shift, a change, like a kind of wiping the slate clean. We have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the 2 of Cups. Ooh, we have the Star. We have the 7 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are starting, I don't want to say starting something new, but you're stepping into a new energy. Some of you could be starting a new job. Others of you could be stepping into a new relationship. I feel like whatever it is, you definitely have boundaries around this. This is something that you are, I guess, like fighting for, in the sense of knowing what you deserve. So if you've kind of let things go already in your life in order to bring in better things or to make a change in your life, I feel like the grass is starting to grow here. You know, there's this lightning and thunder and blah, 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 but there's the grass growing underneath her. So there's almost this purification where you could be definitely starting in something new. Even the star would give me this purification type of energy. So it doesn't feel like, it just feels like a new energy. It doesn't have to be brand new, but there definitely are boundaries here. There are expectations of like holding a certain standard. Okay. I do also feel like you're being recognized for your skills, your abilities, what you have to offer in either this connection, this job, this opportunity. Okay. Like some of you are holding your value on a higher level here and being, like I said, like recognized. Now, some of you could be, that could be a little bit of what this is like the energy is shifting around either what it is that you do or who it is that you surround yourself with, whether that's friends, coworkers, family members, loved ones, whatever. But it's kind of bringing this energy of like, you're definitely stepping into alignment here with what you're connecting with and what you're allowing and accepting into your life. I just feel like there's a fresh energy here. It does kind of give me, again, like Uranus vibes in this card as well, which Uranus is an Aquarian energy. So you could also be really stepping into your authenticity and you're being recognized for that in a really positive way. Like you could be attracting, like if this is like a business thing, you're attracting more clients towards you. You're attracting people who really want to work with you. Like they see your value, they see what you can contribute because you're stepping into like your own, what it is that you have to offer. But I feel like you're kind of like, you're shifting your energy somehow into this forward progression that is different from the past. Like you've cleansed an energy or released something, and you could have released something around that new moon in Scorpio. Also could be cleansing something around this full moon, being that it's a full moon. And it's just like refreshing your energy so that you can move forward in a more aligned way. It's like the vision gets a little clearer. The direction that you're trying to go gets a little clearer. And this could even be if it's relationships. It's like, you know what you want. You want people who are on the same page as you. You want people who are wanting to build and who are wanting to grow and connect with you in a healthy way versus maybe potentially whatever you've gone through in the past. So there's just this like redirection of your energy this week that I feel like is going to just progress. And you could notice it a few days after, I want to say a few days after the full moon, that you start to feel like this kind of more vibrant energy around the trajectory of just where you're going with your goals and your relationships here. So yeah, I feel like it's kind of this energy of like you stepping kind of into your power here, Gemini. So I like that. Very positive and nice to see. So as long as you're doing the work. All right, so we are going to move on to Cancer. Let's see, Cancer, what is going on for you this week? We have Speak Your Word with Voice, number 25. This is like some throat chakra energy here. So you may have to speak up about something. You may have to share something, express something. We have the Moon. We have the Emperor. And we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's like, what are you maybe holding back? We also have the Ten of Pentacles. This could be in a job, a family situation, a relationship. I feel like there's something you need to say. Now, some of you, this could be, you have something to say because there's a decision that needs to be made. You may have to express your maybe opinion, but it could also just be like express, you know, what it is that you decide on. Some of you, this has to do with like your business though, with this Emperor energy. We also have the Ten of Pentacles, right? So this could have to do with your money, your career. This, I feel like though, is something that you have been holding back or keeping to yourself. The moon is also giving me this energy of like intuitively you've been picking up on something, or maybe intuitively you have an idea or something that you would like to, you know, move forward with, and you just maybe haven't shared that with anyone. So this could be a time period where you kind of step up, I want to say, with this Emperor energy and move forward. For some of you, if it's a relationship thing, because we see the feminine energy here with the moon, which is your energy, and then we have this masculine energy, the Emperor, there could definitely be a person potentially that you're dealing with that you need to speak up around a situation with. Like there's something going on here that is wanting you to express your, I want to say your concerns, or just your, how you're seeing something, or how you're feeling potentially as well with the moon here, how you're feeling about a situation, needing to express that. So whatever it is that you're, I mean, do it obviously in a good fashion, depending on what it is that you're trying to talk about, but you know, keep your cool about you. But I do feel like there's something that you need to kind of like get off your chest, or something that you need to like reveal. It's interesting, in this moon card, we see the sun behind it. Okay. So it's almost like something needs to come out to the surface, is what I'm getting off of that. You're on the right path. You just can't maybe see where this goes when you speak up. Like you might say something and you're like, but I just don't know what this is going to lead to. But I feel like you've got this under control in the way that it could also lead to kind of like a new path here. But there is communication for some reason here that's popping up mainly. I feel like for some of you, this will actually bring some sense of peace or stability here in the situation. Again, as long as you kind of handle yourself in a good way, in the sense of like, if it's a situation that can bring up tension or anger, like just making sure that you kind of control that, like, and just kind of manage that a little bit, or just, you know, be very cautious about how you go around it if it could kind of trigger either yourself or other people. But if it's not anything with regards to that, I just feel like it's something you need to speak up about, that you've been probably kind of holding back on. It's like needing to kind of take charge, or take the lead on a situation, or step up to this situation around something you've maybe been feeling, or intuitively something that you've been kind of picking up on. So I don't know what this is about. This could be towards your boss. This could be towards a partner. This could be just in general in your life. Like maybe you're, I don't know, starting a business and you have an opinion and you're not sharing that, right? Something like that. But you're being called to kind of use your voice here. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. We are gonna move on to Leo. Let's see, Leo, what do you guys need to know for the week? We have endurance with rock, number 20. So don't give up is what I'm getting off of that right now. Let's see. We have the World card. We have the Princess of Wands, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. So there seems to be this, there's something you're trying to maybe achieve with this World and the Ten of Pentacles, okay? I feel like there's possibly communication. This is the Page of Wands, the Princess. So there could be communication coming in here when it comes to something or someone. There's something's growing, but it's like It's interesting. Like this tree here on the endurance card is like growing out of a rock. So there could be this feeling of something's been hard going, it's taken a while. It's like, it's because it hasn't been growing under this like, or through this really, you know, luscious ground and land, and you know what I mean, like really being able to soak up all the nutrients and stuff. It's like it's just getting the bare bones, but on the surface there is this flourishing. So something is growing, but it's been a long time coming because of the circumstances potentially, or because of just what's been going on, or just the foundation maybe that's been laid, or the changes of foundation, that sort of thing. It's asking you not to give up though, and I feel like this is because there's this energy of staying the course and achieving something. The World card is Saturn energy, which talks about restriction, but it also can be discipline and staying focused, right? So there could be kind of a creative opportunity or creative path, that an idea that maybe you have that kind of, this could be communication from the divine, like this could be an inspiration aspect of communication within yourself. Also could be communication or something you hear or see or you read somewhere else that gives you a sense of inspiration, or kind of just this ability to kind of move in a certain direction here towards your goals. It's just asking you to not give up on what it is that you're trying to achieve. For some of you, I feel like money situations could definitely be improving, or you're kind of maybe wrapping something up financially if you've been kind of feeling hindered by something. Okay, maybe it's been a bit of a process here with finances. But I do feel like things are going to be improving, and there's some sort of communication or an idea or a path that's kind of you're starting to go down, or you will start to go down. It's going to start to open up. I feel like this is after the full moon, might be kind of later in the week and moving forward, where you kind of get this inspiration to move forward in a certain trajectory. Definitely could be around business. If it's a relationship, there's someone, I feel like this would be new love, because this endurance would say that you're not giving up on love. You know, you still have this goal of achieving, you know, marriage, long-term commitment, that sort of thing. And this is saying that there could be somebody that comes in here that you start communicating with that could potentially lead to that. It's like you will find that person if that's what it is. It's just that maybe you've had a little bit of a rocky path here, or past, but that doesn't mean you can't have the best and your real goal of what you want relationship-wise or financially. Okay, so that's pretty much what I got for you, Leo. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. All right. We are going to move on to Virgo. Let's see, Virgo. We have clarity with Mountain, number 16. All right, so some of you could get some clarity in your dreams or while sleeping or something like that. You might have like also during like a resting period. So if you've been kind of feeling, you know, maybe like you haven't been doing as much, or you've just been kind of hanging out, you might actually gain some clarity with that, because you're giving your body some time to rest, your mind some time to rest. What's going on for Virgo this week? We have the King of Cups, we have Justice, and we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, some of you need some rest. We also have the Three of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. The Ten of Swords wanted to come out with that, so there could be something ending, or you're pulling your energy back from something. Potentially there's been a group of people, or just people in general, that you've just you maybe had some sort of falling out here with someone or something, because even behind that is the Hermit. So it's like you've maybe kind of pulled your energy back from a situation if something's kind of gone a certain direction here. I feel like this is like a week to recharge. You could be feeling really burnt out, really exhausted with this Nine of Wands here. I feel like this is about recharging yourself energetically, emotionally here, getting yourself back into balance for sure, if you've been feeling that way. I also feel like there's this breakthrough that is coming, or that you may have. For some reason in this card, I'm really drawn to this light up here, which I'm not usually. Usually I'm kind of focused more on her and the image. But up here, it's almost like there's like this breakthrough that's coming. So again, some of you, that breakthrough is going to come once you take some time for yourself and take some rest and recharge. It's like you're going to gain a sense of clarity. Justice can be clarity as well, around a situation or how to move forward or what to do. I do feel like there's this burnout or this sense of like you've been going for so long at something, so you've been really persevering and really working towards something, and it's like I just feel like you're finally going to see the light, in the sense of like being drawn kind of forward somehow, some way. But definitely I'm getting this energy of needing to rest, recalibrate, recoup. Especially if you've been doing a lot of socializing. Like this Ten of Swords could even be extreme burnout, like extreme. So maybe you've been self-sabotaging. Like the Ten of Swords is usually like backstab, betrayal, but it could be you've been doing that to yourself because you've just been not recharging. Like you could really be hitting a burnout here. So it's indicating giving yourself rest. That's like the strongest message, other than the clarity is going to come after you have this period of rest. So if you're wanting clarity, needing to find a solution with a situation, you need to rest and spend time with self, or just, you know, by yourself outside, not in like social settings. So you can just like hear yourself think, or pay attention, or feel your emotions, you know, feel what's going on around you or with you. So there's something here that like, yeah, it's like needing rest so that you can gain clarity. I know that sounds like super basic, but I notice it within myself. Like if I'm burnt out, it's like I can't even hear myself think. Like it's so scattered sometimes up there, right? So definitely do that. And there's also this cleansing energy with all the white here, okay? So it's like a fresh slate. So you're needing to just really kind of recalibrate here this week. And the full moon could be making you feel this way as well. So you may need to just like, again, recalibrate, rest, get as much rest as you need, so that when you have that clarity, then you have the energy to take action and move forward, right? So that's what I got for you, Virgo. We are going to move on to Libra. So let's see, Libra. We have wildness with electricity, number 36. Okay, so that's kind of the Uranus energy. Uranus is going to be, is it conjunct the eclipse? I think they're right beside each other pretty much, both in Taurus. We have the Devil energy, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Six of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. Some of you could be getting a lot of attention with something. This could be good or bad attention with the Devil energy here. There's kind of this like, I feel like there's a freeing energy with this wildness, with this electricity, but it's almost like in a way, it's like not freeing with the Devil energy. Like there's kind of this counterintuitive energy with both of these cards here. Some of you could be trying to break free. Okay, I feel like there could be a little bit of rebellion here as well. That is, you might be kind of like walking a new path, or maybe the way you're communicating. There also could be a lot of passion here with all this. This is Wands energy here, and the Devil definitely would be like lust, desire. Okay, so you could be looking very desirable to other people. Again, like the attention that you could be attracting might not be the type of attention that you're really wanting, but there's kind of this like, Yeah, this like rebellious energy here. There's potentially communication coming in here. Some of you have had like a victory, success, and that could also be why you're getting a lot of attention. Like if you've achieved something, or maybe for some of you, you've had a lot of success or wealth, and this could be attracting people. People could be communicating with you a lot, or you could just be getting a lot of messages this week for some reason. There's something that's making you stand out, especially with this wildness, this electricity. People may love the rebellious aspect of you. Some of you might have like Aquarius or Capricorn in your chart for sure. But there's something bold about you. But it's attracting a lot of people. So whatever it is, I mean, making sure that it just comes from a good place, I guess. If this is like business, this is just people loving what you're doing and wanting your services, like being super busy, super like, you know, the devil can almost be like too busy, right? Like it would be an overworking, a workaholic type situation. So when it comes to like a business, you might be getting a lot of attention, or like something might blow up on social media or something could be attracting a lot of attention in that way. So just making sure that it's good attention, or it's something that, you know, is coming from a good space and not something that's coming from a egotistical place, because this can be ego as well. You could also be communicating with someone who's like this. So this might not necessarily be you, because this doesn't really feel like a Libra energy, I'm going to be honest, unless you've got like really heavy other placements heavy in your chart. So there could be this could be a person that you're dealing with that is very rebellious, very wild, gets a lot of attention. Maybe they're in the limelight somehow, but they have a very rebellious nature to them. They could be very outspoken as well. If it's another person, I feel like this kind of like stresses you out a little bit, or it kind of makes you question things a bit. If it's you, you might not be enjoying all of this attention. So whatever this is, I feel like it's just more so about making sure it's coming from a good place. The devil energy can be it's very materialistic. It's very 3D. And so sometimes with the devil energy, the devil energy in the card, if you just take this one card, it's not backed by spiritual things, right? It's all about the physical. And so that can mean that things fall apart, okay? They're not long lasting, or you feel bound and restricted by them. So you could be trying to definitely break free of something like that. Or you're going through this right now and you're not really liking it and you're wanting to break free. Okay, so there's something kind of off. I'm not going to lie, like the energy feels kind of off. So take that into consideration if you're feeling this way. Like where is this energy coming from? What is it? What's the intention behind it? You know what I mean? Like that sort of thing, to really see if this is the path for you. Okay, whether it's a person, place, thing, whatever, attention. There's something kind of, it just doesn't feel maybe in alignment with you. So just be cautious. The full moon can be the opportunity to break free of that energy though too. So keep that in mind as well, that if you want to free yourself from a situation, or you're thinking about it, you can kind of free yourself and release yourself from that energy at that full moon, which will be in that energy kind of this whole week, right? So but that's what I have for you, Libra. Interesting reading. Let's move on to Scorpio. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Let's see what's going on for you guys this week. We have beginnings with East, number 3. So I heard moving east. So you could be literally moving east, starting a new beginning. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio this week. Taurus is obviously your opposite sign. This is going to probably influence you guys quite heavily, these eclipse portals here. Let's see, Scorpio for the week. We have the Emperor, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have Judgment. Bottom of the deck, we have Hermit. So definitely the Judgment can indicate a new beginning, stepping into a new world. This could be with a person, with the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. Emperor, though, is Mars energy, so it could also be, this could be your energy here, as well as the Queen of Cups is water energy, so that could be you as well. Hermit, we got Virgo. I feel as though there's a sense of like wisdom or knowledge or, yeah, there's like a clarity here. Hermit, Ace of Wands. You're seeing this, like, see how these are kind of similar colors, the little lamp here, and then the wand is that yellowy color. It's like you're seeing this new path, seeing this new beginning here, but you've been reflecting on it. This is something you've been thinking about, kind of ruminating on. I feel like now might be the time to make this big decision, or to make a decision in general about whether you're going to step into this new world, this new beginning. Start fresh. This could be definitely with a person, but this could also just be you in your own life, your own personal path, especially with the Hermit, like kind of going on your own journey. Some of you could be separating from a person as well, and that could be the new beginning. You're definitely taking control of a situation, but you do also have compassion at the same time. So there's not this, it's not ego central, and you know, it's not coming from a negative place. I feel like there's a lot of love, there's a lot of compassion, but you're also being very confident and strict with like the way that you're approaching this situation. Like you're very sure. So there could be a clarity, a confidence that's coming in this week that, like, if you've been going back and forth or thinking about a certain path or a certain avenue, then you could get a lot of clarity this week around like, okay, yes, I'm moving in this direction. Whatever direction that is for yourself. But I do feel like there's an awakening here. There's a realization, there's a clarity that's coming through here that's like showing you the path. It's like the path is being illuminated here for you. And some of you, this is like a confidence that you've found within yourself. This is something that you're breaking free and just moving forward in a really positive way here. This could be a new energy that you find yourself in. If it's not a specific new beginning, this could be a new energy, a new you that's kind of emerging here, like going through a sense of an awakening that is just going to put you in a different energy, one that's more in control, but also has an open heart space and isn't trying to control everything, right? There's a nice balance here. So I just see you growing, I see you evolving. This eclipse, I feel like, is bringing in newer energy for you. If it's not a brand new path in a physical sense, it's like a new energy which is opening up a new path for you, because it's just you're aligning or shifting your alignment to newer things down the line, right? Eclipse energy is kind of like a 6-month energy, so it can influence us for a long period of time. It doesn't have to be like just right now. So yeah, there's a lot of wisdom, a lot of clarity that I feel like could be coming to you this week. You're going to feel, for some of you, feel really refreshed. I feel like you'll be refreshed once you have made this decision to move forward, or maybe you get the idea, the clarity. Once you get that, you're like, yep, this is where I'm going, and it's going to make you feel really positive, really excited. Okay, with this Ace of Wands, there's like this internal excitement, this internal passion about this direction that you are moving towards. But there's definitely this, like, I'm getting like this is like a palace, and then we have the Emperor here. So it's almost like you're claiming your throne, you're claiming what's yours, right? So there's this sense of like you holding yourself to a high standard of what it is that you deserve, and that energy in itself is just shifting you in a really good direction. The Judgment talks about like moving towards your purpose, moving towards your calling, being in alignment, okay? And also entering that new world, entering that new stage, which would be like this new beginning, right? So this feels really good. It feels very positive with, you know, surrendering, releasing, letting go of things. I feel like you've probably already done that, and now it's about what's the new thing, right? We've let the other things go, so what's next? And I feel like this is you kind of starting to step into that, even just energetically at the moment, and things are going to start to unfold down the line. So I like that for you, Scorpio. All right, we are going to move on. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Let's see, Sag. We have richness with marine life, number 32. So you might have a lot of really abundant things around you. You might have a good environment, good community. Just like abundance all around you is kind of what it feels like. Whether that's people, places, things, money, whatever. Food, okay? It's too many cards. What's going on for Sagittarius this week? We have the Three of Wands. We have the Prince of Wands, which is the Knight. And we have the Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is like, I think this is about, you could be getting a little stressed because you're maybe waiting for manifestations, things to come in for you. Especially if you've been taking action towards things and you're kind of like waiting for this, the fruits of your labor, right? Like really waiting for things to show up for you, especially with the Three of Wands. Three of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, both kind of cards of waiting here. Your ships are coming in, like specifically in this card, ships are here, right? Some of them, some of the cards you can't see the ships. This one you can. So your ships are coming in. I also feel like this is about like having gratitude for the things that you already have in your life, things that you've already achieved. A lot of times when we're so focused on our goals, our dreams, what we want in our life, we lose sight of the fact of how much we've already achieved up until this point. And so I feel like this is about remembering that this week for sure. You're headed in a really good direction. There's definitely a lot of passion. This Prince of Wands is your energy, it's Sagittarian energy. I just feel like you're maybe stressed about things showing up, or when will they show up, or am I getting enough, or what I really truly want. And I feel like when you kind of sit back here, we got the Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, like you are going to receive, okay? Six of Pentacles talks about reception, or receptivities. The High Priestess here is receiving energy. It's feminine energy. Three of Pentacles is receiving recognition, rewards. So what it is that you're looking for is going to show up. And I feel like you know this, but it's more the stress and the fear and the worry about it versus like the actual intuitive sense and the physical sense of what's here. The Seven of Pentacles 3 and the 6 is also telling me that like you have a lot of abundance around you already, and it's recognizing that, because you could be turning a blind eye to it potentially, or just ignoring it potentially, of all the good things and the recognition that you have already received up until this point and all of the strides that you've made. So definitely I feel like if you're focused on goals or you're wanting something in your life, recognize the richness around you. Okay, some of you as well, water could be very significant, so you may want to get around water or be around water. That could be very therapeutic for you. But I do feel as though what you want and what you're striving for and what you're trying to manifest and create in your life and what you've been taking action towards is coming in here. There's like no need to worry, I feel, with this Nine of Swords. Some of you are like stressing and not sleeping well because you're just really wanting things to show up or something to change here. But again, it's realizing what's all around you and not getting distracted as well, because there could be like, when we have all these things, you know, if we were fish, these are all people, right? So it's like not getting distracted by all the noise and all the things around you as well, because you do have a very specific place, I feel, or things that you're trying to achieve in your life. And not getting distracted by other people's thoughts, opinions, and that sort of thing, other people in that regard. Stay focused on what you want for yourself. So that's pretty much what I got for you, Sag. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. All right, we are gonna move on. We're gonna move on to Capricorn. So let's see, Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know for the week? We have fluidity with outer core, number 12, which would break down to a 3. What is going on for Capricorn this week? What do they need to know? Capricorn. We have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the 4 of Swords, and we have the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck with the Emperor. Okay, so this, it's interesting, this fluidity gives me a little bit of like, it's definitely feminine, obviously. She's obviously a feminine energy, but with the 12 here, it gives me the Empress energy, bringing it would break down to a 3. There's something that I almost feel like you're, like a softness that you're kind of embracing. I feel like you're kind of almost like holding back and waiting to receive. This could be something that you're starting to learn. 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, like not being so, not striving so much. The Queen of Wands knows, you know, what she wants. She knows how to attract what she wants. She is magic, right? She's always got her black cat here. And so whatever she wants, she gets. And so I almost feel like there's a confidence here, knowing that what you want will show up. You could be consciously trying to manifest this. This could be something you're trying to bring in. I do feel like you've planted the seeds physically, though, okay? So this isn't just like popping out of thin air. But there's almost like you embracing maybe the timing of things, or embracing and allowing space and rest into your life at the same time. Like you're not trying to control everything, where maybe you've tried to control things in the past. We have the Emperor, we have Judgment, and we have Strength. So I almost feel like you've gone from this strong, more masculine Emperor energy of control into this more softening of the Strength card of control. The Strength card is a more feminine way to have control over a situation. And so there's almost this shift, or this releasing of control from a very like masculine place, and knowing that what is meant for you will show up for you. Plant the seeds, do the work, and then who knows what doors will open. It's like you're allowing these doors to open. I also feel like you're embracing your magnetism, you're embracing your flow, you're embracing this, like knowing you can attract things towards you, knowing that you have a good thing going on for yourself, knowing and being confident in yourself and your skills, your abilities, and what it is that you know, are in this life. Like you just like have this confidence that's kind of coming off of you. And that I feel like is going to attract very positive things towards you as well. But I don't see you forcing it. It's just you allowing, you planting the seeds and allowing it to come towards you, right? Not taking any actions outwardly to a person or a place to say, this is what I want and I'm gonna go get it. It's not like that. It's very, I'm gonna plant the seeds, I'm gonna work on my skills, I'm gonna do what I need to do, and the right opportunities will show up for me. And it's almost like a bit of surrendering. But for a lot of you, it just feels more like embracing the more feminine side to manifestation. So it's like you're kind of giving something else a shot here, right? Maybe before you've been more controlling and really assertive in how you approach situations, and maybe that hasn't been working for you. So now you're kind of like shifting gears a little bit here. So keep planting the seeds. That's going to be the biggest piece, is making sure that you're putting effort and energy into a certain direction that you do want to manifest, and let the opportunities come towards you, okay? Because you never know who's watching, is what I'm getting off of that. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. Hopefully that resonates. All right. Okay, we're gonna move on to Aquarius. So let's see. What does Aquarius need to know for the week? If I can get a card here. There we go. We have solitariness. It always seems such like a weird word to say. With desert, number 13. So you could be kind of isolated or feeling, you know, maybe you want to have more time to yourself. Okay. We have the King of Cups. We also have the Three of Cups, and we have the Two of Cups. So there's people around you. I feel like you could be trying to isolate yourself from people, though. You might not be wanting to. Yeah, like if there's been any sort of drama, I'm just looking at the cards that fell on the floor. If there's been any sort of drama, we got the Prince of Wands, so the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords. You could have been dealing with someone who's a little dramatic, a little in and out, inconsistent, okay? Someone with not a lot of emotion, like you might have been dealing with someone a little bit more harsh. Ten of Cups, Four of Swords, Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands. Like you might have like walked away from something or ended something here with a person. And so you're kind of just like, I'm just going to keep to myself. I just want to be on my own here. And this could be to like recalibrate your energy. You could be also, this kind of always gives me like hermit energy. So you could also be trying to figure out what it is that you want in your life, what it is that you're wanting to create. We have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We have the Eight of Cups as well with that. So this new path or just walking away, it's been challenging. And so that's where I feel like you're maybe wanting to isolate yourself a little bit. Although I feel like there's people around you that are supporting you, people around you that want to connect with you emotionally and offer you support emotionally. So making sure that you're not, I mean, I know that's not really an Aquarian thing to be super emotional and super lovey-dovey in that sense, right? Depending on kind of where in your chart Aquarius falls, especially if you're an Aquarius moon. It's not that you don't want it, it's just that it's not something you outwardly express. My mom's an Aquarian moon, so I am a little familiar with that energy, but yeah, it's kind of this sense of finding your tribe as well. There's something here around really finding the people that are meant to be in your life, the people who do support you, the people who do have the same goals in life, okay, the people who are aligned with you. I feel like you're going to find these people if you haven't already. Some of you have these people already in your life, but you're just kind of right now or this week, you might find that you want to just spend some more time alone or just be more by yourself and not express. The King of Cups can be, he has a lot of emotion and he knows how to tap into his emotions, but he can also hold them back when he wants to, right? Because he has control over his emotions. So you could be in that space where you're just like, you know what, I'm just going to hold back. Even if you do go out with friends or connect with people this week, you might still be keeping to yourself a lot, right? Like you're there, but you're not really there, you know? So I feel like there's an energy here of you just wanting to kind of like find stability and emotional stability within yourself and connect more to yourself. But you'll probably have like friends and stuff like checking in on you, sending you messages, wanting to hang out. Like I actually feel like there's a lot of social energy around you, even if you don't want to participate. So, but you could also feel kind of isolated from people. Maybe you are starting to feel like you don't have a lot in common, like that unique kind of individual aspect of Aquarius energy. You could be kind of feeling that where you're like, I'm in a group, but I'm also an outcast type of energy. So just being cautious of that and just kind of really taking time to yourself if that's what you need, right? Like take time to recharge if that's what you need. You don't have to go out and socialize with people just because they ask you or whatever, right? So yeah, it's kind of an interesting message for you, Aquarius, but that's what I got for you guys. All right. We are gonna move on to Pisces. So let's see, Pisces, what do you guys need to know for the week? We have movement with speed, number 42. So something could be, this reminds me of the Eight of Wands, so something could be progressing very quickly here. We have the Hierophant, we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. So some of you are trying to slow something down. This might also require you to like take a leap, okay, with the Fool energy here. Yeah, we have the Four of Cups. There's almost like this opportunity of like you need to act on something, okay? So the Fool, Four of Cups, you need to act on something. I almost feel like you're trying to stall, or you're holding back for some reason on this, Pisces. This could have something to do with a commitment or a belief or something you're learning or teaching. Like you could be holding back teaching something. If this is about you stepping into an authority or into kind of this role of like the guide, the shaman, the, you know what I mean, being like that person that other people look up to, you might be kind of like holding back on that. I almost feel like you're being called to step into it right now. But there is this like resistance here. You may feel like you don't know enough, you don't have enough wisdom, you don't have enough knowledge. I feel like you definitely do. You have a lot of experience as well in whatever this is, but there's something that for some reason you're holding back on. Now, if you feel like it's not something you believe in, it's not something that you hold true to your values, or it goes against your values, definitely this is warranted. So discern whether this is something that you feel is in alignment with you, or if it is not in alignment with you. The Hierophant talks about our beliefs, our values. It's Taurus energy. Okay, we have this full moon and eclipse, a full moon eclipse in Taurus. So you could be releasing something in order to step forward into what it is that you believe. And that's really going to propel you forward into something. But you might not feel ready, is what I keep getting. Like you might feel like you have to hold back. Now, for some of you, this is also about not budging on your values, not budging on your beliefs, what it is that you hold true to your heart. So if there's something that you feel you have to stand up for, then definitely I feel like, again, just like follow that, what that feeling is. But there is some sort of forward progression here, some movement forward. You might not even see that this is something that's going to move forward quite quickly, but I feel like the choices you're making is propelling you forward in your life here, because you're holding something to high standard, high regard. So there's something you believe in, something you are confident in, whether that's yourself or that's a belief or a situation. But I do feel like you're creating something new here, Magician and the Fool, when I split the deck. So there's something you're embodying, stepping into, that you need to have the confidence. We have the High Priestess here when I broke the deck again. So that's like, there's something that, yeah, and the Sun, there's like something's illuminating here for you, some sort of path that spiritually I almost feel like you're meant to move forward in. Yeah, and this could be a big change or create a tower here. I just feel like it would be a big change because something's moving at a rapid speed. So whatever this is, as long as it's in line with your values, I feel like, you know, go for it. Whatever this is. It's almost like it's time for you to step into this, is what it feels like. It's time for you to move forward on that path. And so there could be something kind of pushing you, especially with that Fool card coming out. There could be something pushing you forward. And there might be some resistance to that. But again, if it's in alignment with your values and what you believe in and what you, just your spiritual alignment and what you feel is in alignment with you, don't be afraid to go for it, is what I feel. So that's pretty much what I got for you, Pisces. And that is the weekly reading. So hopefully that resonated for you guys. If not, you can check out any of their readings. I'm going to be coming out with mid-monthlies soon, probably later this week. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.